Way up in the distance is Middleton Towers to Gould Glassworks sand train. He's running a 6 head code, so he's limited to 60 miles an hour. I'd better get out of the way. Enjoy it, guys. There he goes. Isn't that lovely? He's the outgoing train. And waiting up there about 3 miles. In fact, if you look dead ahead, you can see a headlight. That is the other sand train, the empty one, waiting to come in. So we'll get him in a minute. Right, bye-bye for now. This is the King's Cross to King's Lynn train. He's a fast one. Right, I hope you enjoyed these. So far you've seen the outgoing sand train on a 6 head code, so he's limited to 60 miles an hour. You've just seen the London King's Cross come in, and I think the very first video was King's Lynn, King's Cross going out. So the next one, due in about the next 10 minutes from this direction, is the incoming empty glass train that's been overnight from Gould Glassworks to make its way down to Middleton Towers and King's Lynn, and he will be here very shortly. So I will pause this video, get in my little hidey hole well away from the track, because obviously where I am now is quite dangerous, but I know there's nothing coming. I can see 2 miles either direction, signals are still up, there's really nothing to worry about where I am now. So yeah, when the next train comes, I will turn the video back on, and that should be an incoming sand train, which is on a 4 head code, which means he can do about 70 miles an hour. So he should be rattling through here at a fair rate of knots. It's 3rd of January, it's very, very cold, quite blustery, and a little while ago it started to rain. What I'm doing out here at 9:30 in the morning, I do not know. I must be absolutely mad to come down here just to see these trains. But yeah, we will leave it at that, and I shall put the video back on when he comes. Bye bye for now. Let me just talk you through this app, guys. This is the app I use to catch these trains. Here's King's Lynn. There are your head codes of your trains. The little red bit is a red signal. So these 2 trains are now sitting in King's Lynn on the platforms waiting to come out. If we scroll up, the train we just see, the last sand train, is this one, 6E85. He's the next one, what we just saw going out. He's now stopped in Watlington, or Downham Market. He's on a red signal. He obviously can't pass because it's single track here turns to double track between Watlington and Downham Market. So they have to use this second track to stop and pass. 4H98, that's the next train we're waiting to see come in. He's the other sand train, he's the empty one. So we're waiting for him to come in, but at the minute he sits 2 miles up there on a red signal. So There's a reason why he's sitting on a red signal. Either there's a passenger train coming out of Kings Lynn, which is going to go on a green signal first. Both these still sit here though, and there's no other trains on this line. So I'm hoping he's going to go green soon. Thing with the sand trains is there's no official timetable. So you know roughly what time they're going to come through each day, but there's no official time because they're freight. They don't sort of log official timetables. But I just want to show you the app so you can see what I use to find where these trains are. And it all works live as well. So this will update. This will update as we come. Thought I just heard the signal go down for a minute. I just had to look behind me. I think that's a reversing horn of a lorry over the field. So we've just got to wait for one of these trains to get a move on. And yeah, I ought to show you this app. This is how I know if I'm safe on the track, you see, because I know if there's anything coming, because this app will tell me. If you wonder where I am, I'm at that little one there where it says 45. I'm in that section of track there, this little track there. So I know when the trains get to here or here, the signal's going to be going down pretty soon, and they're going to be coming, and it's time for me to get out of the way. I don't know whether you can see it up there, but miles up there I can see two flickering headlights, and that is the headlights of 4H98. But he's just sitting on a red signal waiting to go. So when he does come, I will turn the camera back on. Yep, they're still on a red signal in Kings Lynn as well. The only thing I can think of is maybe one of these passenger trains in Kings Lynn are ready to depart. But if they are, he's not on the signal, so... Right, back in a minute, guys. Like I suspected, the sand train is waiting for a passenger train here. That's him gone. If you wonder where I am, I'm inside that signaller's hut. Right guys, as we can see on my little app, the incoming train 4H98, which is the incoming sand train, he's on a green signal and he's now coming. I am actually in this little section of track now, and I can actually see him coming. He's a little way up there, but he is coming. The signals haven't even gone down on the road barrier behind me yet, so we're safe for a minute or so. But yeah, if you want, I can leave the video rolling. I don't know whether you can see his headlight up there, but he is definitely coming. And he should be, because he's on a 4 head code, he should be travelling. Barriers are now going down. He should be travelling at about 70 miles an hour. So I'm going to get back in the little hut, out of harm's way, and let you enjoy the train. Well, there he is, folks. He has come and he has gone. So I'm going to call today's spot and done. I've had an hour or so down here, and we've managed to get an ingoing and outgoing sand train and about 4 or 5 passenger trains. The passenger trains aren't really my thing, but these sand trains certainly are, because there isn't that many places where you get freight trains like that in Norfolk. especially not around King's Lynn. I think they're about the only freight trains come into King's Lynn. Right, I'm going to turn the camera off now, get back in the car and go home, because it is very cold, as you can see by the hat, but it is a lovely day. So sun's actually coming out now, bit windy. Look at the view we got down here. Haven't we got a lovely view here? This is a very rural crossing. This is not even too sure the name of the village of this place. I think it's St Germans, but as you can see, M25 traffic on here. I think since I've been down here in the last hour, there's about 4 cars gone past, so it's very, very quiet. Right, I'm going, guys, and see you later. Bye bye for now.